Hi guys, welcome back to Taste Trek and Talkies. What you're looking at right now is the very first mall in Bangalore. This is Nexus Mall in Koramangala. It is located on Hosur Road and it was one of the very first malls to emerge in Bangalore. It is not very big like other malls in Bangalore such as Phoenix Mall or maybe even Lulu, but the fact of the matter is this is what's been there for the longest period of time in Bangalore, and as such it has its own weightage to it. Now we'll take a look at what it looks like inside. So this right here is an escalator to the first floor. There's around 4 floors in Nexus Mall Koramangala, with the topmost floor being the cinema theater. Fun fact, this mall is actually developed by the Prestige Group. This right here is the first floor of the mall. You can see all the retail stores are here, a lot of branded stuff and whatnot. Now let me show you a cute little thing that I found at the mall. So Miniso has this small little kiosk where it's Harry Potter themed merchandise, and there was a pretty long line to enter the kiosk itself. So we were pretty hungry today, so we went directly to the food court. There's a lot of name brand restaurants here like Taco Bell, KFC, McDonald's, Burger King, Popeyes, Leon's, and whatnot. So we went ahead, checked out all the stuff that we had to check out, and in the end, we decided to go ahead and get some Popeyes. This right here are a couple of the restaurants that are right there in the food court, just another angle. There's not many restaurants here to pick out from, so usually whenever we come here, we either pick out Popeyes or KFC's or Leon's, pretty big on fried chicken. So after that, we went ahead and took a look at some of the clothing retail stores that are here. What we like to look at the most is Westside, and usually if there's a studio, we go there as well. We visit the Miniso as well, but unfortunately there's no studio in Nexus Koramangala. This right here is the movie theater on the topmost floor. There's the poster for Thunderbolts. Might be putting a review on that movie soon. This right here is Decathlon, a sporting goods retail store, and usually there's a lot of pretty interesting stuff to look at over here. We usually buy some sporting clothes and equipment from over here, but today we just came to check by what they had. Some weights. They look pretty colorful, and these right here are supposed to be body weights and whatnot. And yeah, pretty much just a lot of equipment. This right here is Westside, where we usually shop for our clothes from. So I came here with the intention of buying a really nice shirt for myself, but unfortunately this time around there wasn't much of a good selection or good options. I guess they changed their stock or something. And here's the thing with clothes, when you plan on buying them and you come over to look at some clothes, you don't really find anything that you like. But then when you're broke and you come over, you find everything, some pretty nice clothes and whatnot. So that's pretty ironic, right? So today, no luck, no cigar, and I had to head back outside and take my business elsewhere. This right here is a much closer look at the Miniso outlet for the Harry Potter merchandise. You can see right here the 4 houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw. They have themed merchandise, which I think is pretty cool. That right there is the post box where Harry was supposed to get his letter from, and all in all, some pretty cool stuff. You have house-based merchandise, and you have these little kiosks that are segregated based on the houses, and I think that's pretty cool. So we'll show you what the inside looks like in a minute. In the meanwhile, you can just take a look at what these small little displays have to offer. Now follow me into the kiosk where we have a lot of Harry Potter merchandise, and it was pretty nostalgic since I grew up with Harry Potter as a kid. I didn't really watch the movies, I was more of a book fan, and I feel like they cut out a lot of stuff from the movies. This right here is what we got for dessert. This was from Mad Over Donuts. We got a salted caramel and a brownie donut. And when we went outside, as it turns out, it was raining pretty heavily, and thankfully it stopped by the time we got out. And that's it for today's video.